So people keep asking, how's homeschooling going? Well, it's our first year. I took our older two out of school. My son just turned 12 and my daughter's 10. The little ones are still in pre-K. But the older two, they each picked a project, salamanders and armadillos. They researched, wrote papers, drew pictures, and presented them in front of us. And honestly, they were just as nervous, just presenting to their own family. That's when I realized we're not just learning academics here, we're building self-confidence. Ken, my husband, is great at keeping them focused and on task. My role is to spark their curiosity, to help them find what lights them up, and then dive into it. That's how homeschooling is going. But today, Sunday, our Sabbath, the day I try to pause, open myself up and listen, and a lesson came through today that was big. See, my son's been battling recurring strep for nearly 2 years. He's just under the get your tonsils out line, but it keeps flaring up. We've been working closely with Dr. Davis, an incredible holistic doctor and chiropractor. We're helping as he prepares and we prepare for our move to Rise, Costa Rica. Doc's brilliant, but he's also human. The kind of person who, instead of waiting 30 minutes for help, will climb through a window at 74 just to keep things moving. He actually did that last night, hurt his back, and taught Ken how to realign him. Anyway, yesterday Doc was over, celebrating my son's birthday, ice cream cake, movies, laughter, and today the lesson arrived. Because here's the thing, Doc has so much going on. He's such a giver that it's hard for anyone, especially a people pleaser like me, to ask him for even 1 minute of time, even when we really need it. So today, before Ken and Doc headed to the company, I told my son, hey, I want you to ask Doc to treat you for your throat before we leave. Just say, hey Doc, my throat's been bothering me. Could you check it out before we go? And then I told him, when you ask, I know it's going to be hard for you, but picture the 12-year-old version of Doc, the boy inside him who never had someone slow down to teach him how to throw a football or tell him it's okay to ask for help. Speak to that boy. And that's the heart of homeschooling for me. It's not just learning Spanish or writing essays. It's learning how to read energy, how to hold space, and how to connect human to human, soul to soul. Because when our kids learn to see the child inside others, they grow up knowing how to give and receive love in a way that feels healthy and whole. That's the real lesson. That's homeschooling.